What is good, everybody? Welcome to Life on Beagle Road. It has been one of those weeks. Can you hear it in here? Can you hear it? Yeah, what a mess. That's not the only mess we got going on. Not just my sinuses, but some stuff that Courtney's been getting me into. Like that mess right there. Before I get into what that mess is over there and how I might need a little bit of help from all of you, you kind of have to understand our story a little bit more. Courtney and I live here on a 5-acre plot of land. It's kind of in the suburbs, only it doesn't look that way, right? We live in the woods, sort of. Technically, we just live in a wooded lot that's in a suburban neighborhood, which is possible, right? You can have that. Well, because this is technically a residential area, we're only allowed to use so much of our land for our animals. Which seems silly, right? Like, why can't I just use whatever I want and do whatever I want? Long story short, we fought our local government to be able to use our land in the way that, we want to use it. You see, we decided to do all this because it has made our family a stronger unit. I mean, a lot of you out there are just like us. You got caught up in the day-to-day 9 to 5, you're both working and you feel like there's something missing. And that's where we were. Something was just missing. So we started, learning how to garden and planting some things, growing our own food. And eventually we move on to building all the furniture that we need. Instead of having to go out and buy it and it just breaks anyway, I make it. And then if it does break because I made it, I can fix it. After that, we get animals. And here we are, growing on our 5-acre homestead. No big deal. We're not perfect. There's a lot of folks out there that probably judge us for how we do things and what we do, and honestly, I don't really care. I don't give a rat's butt. All I know is that because we've decided to do all these things, my relationship with my wife has never been stronger. Yeah, serves you right. My relationship with my kids has never been better, and this is the best thing we could ever have done for us, for sure. Now, because everything here is so spread out and we can't use certain parts of our land, it does make things a bit more difficult in terms of getting hay and water and feed to the animals. It's a bit more of a chore. And ever since we started, we've been trying to come up with ways to make it, more efficient, easier, and, something that's a bit more sustainable for a longer stretch of time. I mean, we're only getting older, folks. We want to make sure that we've got this for the long haul, right? Yeah. Installing this fence was probably one of the number one ways that we have really helped to increase our efficiency and ease of getting to the animals. And as you can see, it's a whole lot easier to go from back there where the house is, which is where the water source is, to right here where the animals are. But getting them hay, it's still a bit of a chore, because it's not like I can take a hose over there filled with hay and spray the hay in there. You still got to carry the bales of hay. We've got enough animals where you're taking a full bale of hay. The ducks are following me around. You see them? Everywhere I go, they go. Yes, we have a 4-wheeler. We can throw the bales in the back of the 4-wheeler and take them wherever we need to go. But it'd also be nice in the winter to not have to do it on such a regular basis. So Courtney and I started thinking of some solutions to that. Our current system right now is to pretty much fill up these bags here, right here, with hay. And if Robbie's helping, Robbie doesn't drive the 4-wheeler, he uses this wagon right here to take the hay where they need to go. And he pretty much hates it. What the hell is he doing? This boy is so odd. Would you agree?
Yeah.
How do you feel about lugging hay everywhere all the time?
It's annoying, and then you have to clean up the mess, and then you have to bring it back. If you don't use all of it in one place, you have to bring it back, and then it spills all everywhere, and then I get yelled at about that.
Yeah, because we don't like waste, right?
No.
What do you notice about how much hay they eat? Quite a bit?
Yeah.
Which means you have to do what?
Refill it.
Refill it. What would be nice, though, if we had what?
Like a hay farm next to their little
hay farm. Nice. How about a bigger feeder?
Yeah. But then you'd have to carry more when it actually happens.
Oh, there's never an easy answer for you, is there?
No.
Never. But he's not wrong. I mean, we have to constantly bring hay and fill it up. And if it empties out, we're bringing it back out. We're filling it back up. So we're starting to think we need a higher capacity way to feed them, to have hay in there. Because, yeah, they do waste. A lot of waste hits the ground and it doesn't get used. The other issue is just you can only fit so much in these bags. They're just not that big. So we either get more bags and fill them up and end up with more waste, or we come up with a new solution. And that sort of brings us to where I'm at right now, needing high capacity hay feeding. Whoa, did you see that? Crazy turkey. What was that for? Did you do that to me on purpose? Did you just shoot all your dust at me on purpose? Are you mad at me? I know I haven't been outside for a few days, but geez. If you can't tell by the sound of my voice or whatever, I've been on the mend for about 4 days now. I caught some nasty cold, and it always gets me worse than everybody else because of my autoimmune stuff. Just makes it really, really nasty. But I'm all right. I'm hanging in there, feeling good now. Well, since a lot of our other solutions for a high capacity hay feeder didn't really pan out, and it wasn't really that it was high capacity, it was more like, let's just put more bags out, or let's just make a big giant bin that sits out here, which ends up getting wet. It just, we weren't coming up with the best solutions. So I started looking at plans to build something, and I found a lot of cool stuff, and I was really excited to build something. But I think Courtney had other plans, like not waiting for me to finish a project, and who's surprised about that? Like I finish projects quickly or something around here? Nah, not gonna do it. However, I did want to do it. Well, Courtney decided to jump the gun, and she bought this guy. Seems awesome, right? Like, who wouldn't get excited about a big giant hay feeder with a roof? I'll tell you, I'm pretty excited about it. The only problem is, now, I don't know how to get it off the trailer. Not even one bit. Apparently, the farmer who put it on the trailer for her used a big giant tractor that had some forks on it. Guess who doesn't have a big giant tractor with forks on it? And guess who's not going to be able to get this sucker off of the trailer? Not to mention, it's got all kinds of rot in it, and I'm going to have to take it apart and fix it anyway. I already knocked off a whole bunch of pieces because guess what? They were rotten. So did we really solve the issue here, Courtney? I'm just wondering. I mean, you didn't want me to build it, but now I'm probably gonna have to take it apart to get it off of there, and I'm definitely gonna have to repair it. I don't think you helped me at all. I don't think you helped you at all, because I'm definitely gonna give you a hard time about it. Who wants that? The good news is it's massive, and it could fit probably, I don't know, maybe 3 bales of hay in there, and it's got a roof, so the hay will stay dry. It could be wherever we put it. It doesn't really matter, and they'll be able to get to it. So this is perfect. I just don't know how to get it off of here because it's heavy. So that's where I'm coming to you folks. Give me some ideas. How am I going to get this off of here? Let's brainstorm, folks, in the comments. Down in the comments below, I want to hear all of your homesteading, rednecking, crazy trotting trailing plans to get this off of my trailer. And let's see who's got the best one. Can't say I'm going to try them all. Can't say I'm going to try any of them. But I definitely want to read about it. All right. I'll see you folks later, and have a great day.